Sama alimbar alwenyari. Yo, okay, thanks for joining. Allah baraka. Bading Morris sisa. Bading abaraka. Alwenyari. Yo, Allah baraka wake al program share. Yo, attending soro kacha. Ya, la program share ngatati in few minutes. Belum tahu bakirin na but. Yeah, fansinanga kacha. Don't go imagine. Only break out. Allah baraka. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Mbadi wal. Ngal be konton jiwe la ngal konton. Tumala fonna audio fon be beti ala la. Kasma comfortable. Bari ngal konton baake mbadi wolu momo be dawtra nin kal konton ka faali ko al bismillah na programme oto Omar Fati baraka kal bismillah na UDP TV&MEDIA programme oto bifana political discussion so memmo na political kachati kame samba na ja wati ne wati na kacha mo kame wato wati ayale ngai nyamen dro kanale ngadu mandim fo nsem fo no ngaw fo kana fem fo mem manke fo dati bawo kacha te nafa be momenti pro se kuma fo me yala ka be kala moli kairoti ngala tentu baka wala yo bitun say dua patio na patio na nyaton kolo kadue be si mayala ni jati kende ya fo ala se sonye si maya bala ni jati kende ya bala ala se tankafana mo jawol ning mo kron la fero masibo sentanu la masibo ala se tankawul bela kew masibo sifa be duala na patio la nyaton kolo be ani patio dingo be fo ala se be tankawala na balolo kono momo fana yalon ko nata kuol bela men yalon ko nin ku kendol lo wokuma da bak nin nata ku kendo wala bela be duala fo ala se wo nato nyin kama fa wala nyiti ko ka jabiye nin ku la fana mo me yalon ko atakala moli kairoti fo ala se sundo mota aya banda kono demanding ala baraka bake ngal kondon wala Basin sisi bari wonko baraka bak Omar Fati Omar mbeta la nyata do man just give me 2 minutes ngamol konto ngana ngeta ni wo bata ye se doa na UDP party of na ye fo ala se barako continue ka ken na party to ala se party o continue di ka ke baraka party di party me yalon ka belola Gambia di mul to yala party me yalon ka belola ka daboja ka je ko mongo kukurungo bataraya kaje ko akana fasa be ala dan la wala bake force na pati o tentende wala watu wati nin ku kurun wala mu watu wati nin ku jawolo me yalon ko molu ka ngani ya Gambia e ke dande ku koma men gara politiko di wallanto dino di wallanto na adoti ala sey na pati o tentende ka ga pati o di me yalon ka be lola wala ka bulo warende nda nyato nyin kamala ko wo ku kurun nyin masibo nyin akana la Gambia di molka be tenten naka ala tentu wala back ya barjan ngata men na kiangol kontan na UDP kiang sago fan kiang kenawa be UDP kafo men be konton na basibol mbal be konton na musuka fol ni na ke kafolo sal be konton ni kiangol be ngal be konton se badu fana konton excluding suku sinya de jaray fa enke barema ngate dabonde na konton dro konole bare se badi mon kol fana ngal be konton kasuku sinya de dabondi ge beton konton do safuta badi mun kol fana bema mbadi wolu ning alba kuwalu folo kan na banko kan membe je nyi lungul kono mo bele nga kalam tam foye na banko futata dulato tuwabul kam foko climax test futata tembo me yalon ko nga monument sadon nyato nga keloke nga je ko mun ko yitole tambi nyato yitole ke masat 2016 nga fere kuma ke no banko ka nyawo nyarandi nyama bara kudol beje wolu man soro no banko kam But ni second term o ni barola ni second term afele ko be falinkan intimidation tactics all starter. Divisional starter within the police force, divisional starter within the society. Abe lafta ka wole diamu bi. Ibrahim Diba ala kuo mba diamu la domandike. But daninka diamu ta fongo la folo. Say Ibrahim Diba fongo konta. Anin say duai bake fana. Ala dinkenda yala. Anin ala barako la ala ya somenna. Anin ate fongo menta ayai tendi mola banta. Bao barako mu kuleti mealo. Mo bele nyan nakati nyini andunga nyan naka mo bele nyaw barako namantara mola kodo muka ku kendak barako fana namantara mola kudo ala ku muka mo nyaw goto Ibrahim Diba niaje ba mutala niaje ba kumandila ka kumandi nam puru aita police fon kati dankuila ayatara manku ke memu ku jawti isalo ko Ibrahim Diba mu baraka dingolati Ibrahim Diba mu kulati me alonko aba fututale ni safo nyama abale fututa bawo ni molo me yalon ko mo non senso dolom ngajele mo non senso be social media le be mol bawol wurlay be mol fawol nana bari alna maaje policier ku mandi hanin aseke no to mando e ka nendro men fo e to ka fo men ye woni police la fo nyi keta kilimoti bari ni aje ite ku mafo akumo adoyata nyaawjala ni nyama amanke nenditi nyaawjala ni nyama police be ku mandila ibe ku mandila fo men yalon ko iko wolel be santo bawo ko ye wala fo oda nying abot na santole so fo melu be santo oda ka bona wote kila ko nyin kama odo mbe Ibrahim Diba mbe duwala molo mi alon ka ba fututa le ko afonga ya fo nyame mote Gambia memba fututa bat mbe daselo kam ba ke ngalo nyuku magaw nyinga ku yede bar mote Gambia memba fututa Ibrahim Diba bat ha ni wo ku yata me yebitum si se wutol be danda wala le ise wolta pawo ngalo ko wala problem moti odo mbe duwala Ibrahim Diba fo ala sa tanka nyim mola masibola anu be diala be duwala mol fana be men yalon ko mo be Gambia mo yalon ko e ka diamu le bankola ko e to konsande be duwala mo be wala ko kele no wo kumbayata kawo idea ni share wala nyenti dictator la intimidation wala bali nyi intimidation o manya naka mo deinde manya naka deybi manya naka dey sama fana manya naka deybi manya naka dey sama ni intimidation olu menu beka kenande ning wala bentol deindila woton kasilodi nyim mola la men yalon ko banko bita ka nyamen ala jawya hani mo ma fo moy woton kasilodi wala la puri banko sambanyala adiate nyamen kasilodi wala la puri banko sambanye ko bulo kono da fon luka ma nyame mesen bo wata menti yawke na banko betante na wala nyama pawo Gambia banko abetembo menta bo wala nyama woton be wala Ibrahim Diba fo ala sa tanka nyensi fala ando be wala fana fo ala se nyato da kala ko do watwo wati ani Gambia dingul be momo yalon ke be lore nyin ko wala Ibrahim Diba la muto aliambo ile ko be funte ka de domande ko na police kunda akita kuti me yalon ko ya tale ka ke jotomati babil man salata emo ay NIL use the time of the zoo president membe ye sign time wobe police o lel use kan kaje ko ye banku dingul ta kan tijaranteya anin flanjango ila la fomu menti wolo nyindi kan deinde na diamo islata la baki alla diamo islata la baki niaje islata la diamo la alka diamo kule kan andung alka diamo kule la menko ital mafana anin aliya mello mota kedi meyalo ko sungolom ngine asabu hani sungo ning atata sunyarola yage abe manyala me yalon ka me nyafa ni ko don sake wala ndo ko sungo ibaje la be borla asamo ni ko ba trende sangarala ay jorango jorantala bulo kono ase bungola nyina asabu alla diamu be mol silankam banko kam men yalon ko ali banko karafa wala la alla diamu be mol silankam abe dewun kam foka dum kuto me yalon ko to fongli menkele kuno ye kalimanka ye alqur'ano mutala ni la dino ye bible mutala ni la dino bi bewo the same value nyingi bawla ta kan katinya ye qur'ano muti kalta menna already woto alinga diamu wala mto nyati kasa sisa mor wala mto nyati ibe molla power nyingi ibe wala teskan ibe na power nyingi ibe wala teskan sister yara can we go on Zoom wallahi ndafa wala fta kana on Zoom le bari mantra suwo kono so ning machine fo mantra nyokan wala nsamba nan telephone fo wala ha so iben na power le test kan kaje ko yen na power la limit ning yalo nyaadi le dictatorship la banyati linga Gambia barin to lel fana mu Gambia noti menialon kon to lel ba decide la fonna banko tukun fana abe murla na dictatorship kono la bam fo abe murla le ay tente ngani democracy la ngam commencé kabrin 2016 keba sawala baraka keba ma to lel fana mbobo decide la Sister Hadi man rasu kono mbedo ko man la nyata to bandinge so to lel fana mbobo decide la to Gambia no nil lafta banko e tente Democracy me alon ko bakon hande ngalon ko dictatorship democracy lon ma wala ko dictatorship democracy but ni lafta nga wala maintain atu dan tol Gambia de ngol blokon sako fam men yalon ko mon ko lel be Gambia polisol be ku wo ku kataka polisol nyili be ku wo ku ke kan tol nyanna ka lon ko polisol mu ka decision o make ko be ka bonan santole Ibrahima Dibala nyen case aliyo kalam dala ko ital ma fer Muhammad Dabola case akoy ital mal fer Ndey Fatimata Jammeh ya ko mandi wato mena ko ital mal fer Madi Joba da ko ital mal fer bawo nyimbe botanan damen to kabrin campaign kamo ning aliyamoy e ko ning I winter ko be falina I mawin ye kardeo sunya sayin ikoy lafta ka ko falina woto sayin Gambia dimulo ali nga pareba Adama Barrow nata mansa yala nyame de zu president anata nyame mansa yala ase mo be jakal fade Adama Barrow anata nyame mansa yala bawo bi nying mo furi wol meni babala nante fa bakari tum njata wolu Sidi Njai wollel tamu Gambia banko tibe woli même fo so so mu kakot woto tol ngalon ne nga banko ta nyame ngalon ne fana nyen naka na banko ala wa aitani silo men na nindal ma silo men accept wo manya naka Gambia banko kan woto même fo la amanke ku ya bondi amanke fenti Gambia dingo be pare nimbal wala mu ngata nin sayala mu fana ngata bare na banko kanata dictatorship kono nimbal wala mu ngata nin sayala fana mu ngata ba bare na banko kanata dictatorship kono to the point that ntolu Gambia dingo lelo bina bonnage ntolu la niyobe tulage comme ngo menkata kabere 1994 kana fa 2016 Gambia dingo men tata kono ngabe kalam tale annu dolbe gi hansay wala wera bat fon amallo mumeke wobe fe masa bu fo dictatorship bi mo kelen wol menu ke fon fisa ndinye ko mo to la tamu masa kundati wotu mo moldo kelo kala wato menna wo mo la wo fa wato wolbe yela yeday ni ko ba fo ko yeday fo dara fo 2016 wokumo nyingi makasongol yef bari bi idonta ye sero ke yetio sera idonta masa kunda kono imagine bi itol mo kelen wol fanan kaytandi na ko mo ko to la tamu Gambiat bari alale manso di me yalon ka ku diata akawle kabrinte amu me yalon ko be kelo kala be Adama Barrow sambala na 2016 nyammo kilimul be wollel kelende kanno bari ala fele bi ay sambana ko take afele be kelende kan ko take ayake mu dalila kam man tol ma fengo fel lawor ala yake dalilu la kamba bari man dalila la ngor bari ko kelin bo fala wesani ya set UDP la mansaya anila mansaya balia womu Gambia ay kayrolati in any ways am Gambia e kayro da malati bawo nintol mantara mansayala mansawo mansabeje akanyati lintol la bawo munakida ntol mu molleti men yalo ko konte nyalo la batare ya kan aytara taka nte nyalo la kukurun kan aytara taka nte mo fanam face ala batare ya nin kukurun kan at the detriment of the Gambian lives and the Gambian people nyene asabu UDP la executive man doku ken ya jambala masakunda kon they suffered a lot. Adama Barrow not. We had all the opportunities. The best of the enjoyments in sort of Masakunda kono. UDP executives would have been in this government, in the center, in the heart of this government. Probably as again with only from Bekala Vice President with Hanbi. But that is when UDP betrayed the Gambia. And certainly UDP will never betray the Gambia. And so it is. Wale mfutandi bi mfundita masa kunda kona nyame. Nta Gambia betrayla wo alfalu nga melu tambi ni nyaado wol manke wo mosi. Na artikulo doje mbe artikulo nyimba respond la. Ay safaro ke damento mbe artikulo nyimba respond la gela font. Ning ala sonda. Then the weekend over ban. But UDP la taro fana masa kunda kono. Nga wati ndi umenka masa kunda kono de san wala sabu mbare musolu meri be jibero la aning nawolu nga dua dron momo yalon ke be futu bungo la kono akola yata nyawo nyarandi ali ngan dunya nke wol yeba kayro ni fisa mante ame bige wolo nyinti ko dingol le ka baraka na man ni ka alfa la ka nyum fola bari wodu mo ni ka fo imu ka faham bari futuo ni muso futula idingol le ka baraka na alfa lu men yalon ke be nyato i baraka tale ni man baraka nun ye banko jamfa ni man baraka nun ye Gambia jamfa la nun anu bi ni adama baro betar la nyokono le na fulo mol ka borim men no kan den dol fo ni kelo be borim kan men no kan den fum be famen du nafani ya fo do be Gambia jamfa kan aben du nafani ya fo do be kul kala menu manya na kake tambeno nyin ke bal nyan nakatara wala no adam baro no kan ko bi ke ba dol bala nyame menu siada dol fo la executive te bari alay momo de da nyamen ikata wala jama alay momo de da nyamen itaka bara wala jama nyake bal jele bi men yalo ko hani nyimote da kon nyake bal jele bi hani muka jonkoto no bari wolal matara bankoti nyakan ibe fani hafula ibe moldunde la nyoto alin tolo nga alaten to baka UDP kono niko napatio mantra masakunda fine mantra masakunda bari na tarabalia masakunda wala fana be Gambia mutaka bi bawo brimbe masakunda kono kulel bige men yalo ko wolmu Gambia jamfaran ko lati mbalanta wala and we never intend pour ka je ko mon ko we betray that country because that is the only country that kebal come for that is the only country that we have. A quote from Alaji Hussein. Abubakar Jawara 2017 to 2018 Abubakar Jawara e proposal o sambanane ako alafsaka UDP la bureau fengo fembe Gambia banko kan UDP bureau men bentol bulu Gambia banko kan ay bureau keme jawasila barako UDP la bureau be Gambia banko kan ani la mini official alafita ka fongo la kodota halila moyde alafita ka fongo la kodota ka dundi wo bureau killing ka be furnished with computers, with tables, everything prabe ke standard structure ate Bubakar Jawara ka abafon la kodole tala ay woke wotumo UDP be masakunda kono Alaji Hussein wolbe be masakunda kono sembo wala den wotumo Alaji Hussein wotumo la mu Amadou Ba nay Alaji Hussein je ko be bulodi dala kane kan camera naka gratte le fay inata truki banko ka nga pabi je mbe pabi walenkan nga pabi je mbe pabi walenkan wotumo mbitimo fo man kumas nga Alaji Hussein je kombe mbe Alaji Hussein walenkan Amadou Baye nono ko ngamra no fo dinno me alon ko abota na murta ni grati ni la 555 ngamra no fo le nono ko fente fo dimo pala se lan de fenti ana wadi ni mam baraka na de barakala ha bodyguard will begin Alaji Hussein la bodyguard so begin security personnel will begin but Amadou Ba ka security personality at that time nina mu place nyini lati ani mo me yalon ko amanku no afama yakaka wala nyama Amadou Baye nonon kum fanga mara num fo dindin karate la no kuto wole nonon kum ninke ba nya benda ke ba ya blo fanka nyana ninke ba tata ninke ba bakachaka ada Amadou Ba fo na tan Amadou Ba ana tan Amadou Ba bari nyimbe mum benti wolo nyinti ko mon ko barakolete nyulla ko woto nyene asabo nin ko no Alaji Hussein ye don Amadou Babol anin Adama Baro laftamana let me say Adama Baro laftamana no ka fasa ay Gambia betray ka fasa tela personal interest la against the wills of the and the aspirations of the Gambian people bi Alaji Hussein mum mo lati me yalon ko Amadou Babol dol bebo gol worship la de bari nin Alaji Hussein wol fana be masa gunda ko no hanni bilam isonda Adama Baro alaftamana ya fasa woka modoli benye masakunda kono bi menu ka masakunda tamandi woddol nanata hangile futa ni masakunda ma yi kata ni masakunda la fam ngamara aliyalo nan kabona damento an kata damento Alaji Hussein wol mu lampolati ndola executive mu lampolati lampo mu nyaadile Kende be dawata din to katara wala to. Gambia ala kuo be dawata din même manke banko la jamfati to katara wala malato. And I will come and debunk one thing here. My article je me along published by our brother Njai. Ko UDP na tactics pour ka corruption woni takol. Ani NPP be corruption wo takul ka nyame imbam fata abiemu kile wonati. So insinuation o moment wala nyente ko hanne UDP masakundana. But corruption wo takul la nyame is not going to be different from what Barrow is doing today. Puruka corruption onyinta katakol. And I think that is very, very unfair to the UDP. That is very unfair. Womu ala opinion that. But ala opinion is very unfair on the UDP. It's very unfair. It's very, very, very unfair to UDP. Me example dantana sambala na fanta mo jara siafa na Abubakar Jawara la memfo Abubakar Jawara la faka UDP la biro ta ke be fones wotumo Abubakar Jawara nana man contract so do Gambia banko kan nyi masa kunda puto nyi kon mun dalila ya sabu nun ala faka UDP la biro nyinta kawol fones free of charge ata fon la kodola. Because Abubakar Jawara mu businessman already. A businessman always do this. Kaje ko mongo. A bribery, indirect bribery. Call for indirect bribery. Ni a bribe as a businessman. And ni ila business proposal on binala because they will have interest. Government la business contracts. Businessman will interest of the But ni a bribe already as a government official, being the vice president, a minister or a president. Let's say a minister. It's a department of government contracts of the The contracts supposed or needs to be awarded to the businessman, to the contractors. It is the first person Ibe Mengela Ning Atayala intention on Yitandi Komongo, he will be able to do that contract. Ibe Monakela, you will not even go through tender process. Kaje Komongo ye contract on Awoda Nyama. Ibe contract dila directly Faba Kebula Fata Kebula because already I come meaning Julora. I could not dila Yemendamo, I adila free and no abe parent Pruka Jamale dila. Ndola ke balo sita UDP la executives isita yenyin kola analyze ko this is going to be tantamount to corruption kajeko kakodota Abubakar Jawara block on or any other businessman may along ko abandon lanto la patio jina kola kona before we become part of the government they were never doing this. Why now? So Abubakar Jawara la offering free offer na pay Manko di jibe manfen jibe ye but na Gambia le jibe Mr. Njai. We saw Gambia before. That is number 1 point. Whereas Adama Barrow B Abubakar Jawara Gambia la contract ko be atela ka beta. Na sound minding, the drug dealing, the gun dealing, gun petroleum, everything in the Gambia. But before we contract ko be dealer, he sponsored Adama Barrow political party. He bought vehicles. One vehicle amounted to $4 million Gambian dollars. Over 40 of them. And vans. Adama Barrow la political party. He printed out 5,000 t-shirts. 500,000 t-shirts. He printed that out for Adama Barrow. Ayadela party. That's ikawala for bribery. Ikawala for corruption. Because contract will make the Abubakar Jawara apparently among any qualifications or past experience what contract among documentation of among criteria for tamande. At the end of the day, atatale I document will forge which executives baroni masakunda yalonko Abubakar Jawara nyinkaitula ay forge le ay samade nyatlingula ya accept ya contract ko nyintiala. Auditors, kabring court case ni kara wala yo reveal. Mr. Njai, you cannot compare UDP with that person. That is number 1. Malo yela faxol ye tana muntolat. But you missed this part so badly. You missed it so badly. Let's go to the vehicle policy, Mr. Njai. We go to the vehicle policy now. Kabring Amadou Sane. Abike, aliamu ele, Amadou Sane fongo diamu ta bandal. Anu aliamu nguno mwele, MPP call fongo many along flip flops on and kabri flip the other side of the coin. That is the UDP. aliya mo le kabrin Amadou Sané bodaje the first complaint Adam Barrow mo wala mo alhamdulillah ñi mu ka son pour ni mu jama fa ngoy tama padiye mo mo ka so no pabi bi defa nay mu ne ka fo ñama ba pabi ni nga bulo jadale amu ka son ka padiye mo di ka issue ke amu ka son mo jama tama amu ka son ka kodo bondi yakele because il taka mo le samana je membe banko la kodo tinyala ni ko bidala New York le ko ata Amadou Bayala delegation o tombo ngani momo bidala barde wona koto lay be la nyokam Adam Barrow yatake yebe samba mambure jayeta yewo padi em fankol ya be calculate ya be fangare pam ya approve from the Ministry of Finance and the personal article PMO ke fanko ni be allocate ni tata ko ni nata ke la ko do binta ya be dila je ko do beti nyawol nyama padi mo wala sabu kabring record sol fundita 2019 2020 2021 aliye padiem la expenditure jale membo da Gambia bankoga Amadou Sané bege wato menna aliya mo la complain men keta ako he was going to bring a vehicle policy and that policy was going to save the government millions and billions of Gambian dollars kaje ko mungo they prioritize the areas that they are going to concentrate on. Their government was starting fresh. The coffers were empty. So, for that being the case, they have to strategize what they are going to prioritize. That's what they did. This came from UDP, la leadership. Motolu meni alonko I manque necessity pour ye bore. I bawol londi la pour bagela ko masakunda la cost. You were cut down. Mr. Esa, you were in the Gambia at that time and you knew about this. Ngamera, that's supposed to be your area, if I'm not missing the point. But in Naka understand that was the best ever move. Membe kala Gambia ka jeko munko the baseless expenditure meka kenda masakunda kono yakuntu. Because the heavy fuel is one of the most expensive commodities masakunda men use na Gambia Bangkoka. It cost government billions of Gambian dollars. Heavy fuel alone. So Amadou Sané kabe wala kuntula. Amadou Sané kabri ibalanta ala wala. Atekala chafukono moti. Amadou Sané aya stop kala kuwot be franka and then eventually he was ready to resign and he was ready to be fired. Because atekala mo bulu kono fenti. Mr. Njai, that is what you call integrity. That is what you call self-confidence and self-belief. Because Amadou Sané yala noko, he already got the qualification. He already got the knowledge and the know-how. Working for this government or not, what are sabula mampalu? Alata la londola. Isetara sirila bongo konole. Ibe kodo mekang, ibe karanka. Ibe baluke la karola. Amanje ko ibita la masakunda doko wada male barunje. Bar nila londo barakata. Isetara sirila bongo konole. Ibe karankang, ibe doko wale la londola. You might even be receiving more salary, a better pay than many along Kosomanda or Somande Kawuli, Ikasi Masakunda Dogola in the Gambia. That is the belief Amadou Sané had. That's a Londola. Mr. Njai, that is called integrity. Adama Parola Masakunda. Fuelo Jella Katinyage, vehicle Jella Kaboroni, many along useless, even the useless, the most useless among the NPP supporters, they have in the vehicles. Those vehicles are given coupons. Do you know that, Mr. Njai? It is very unfair on this point. Here UDP ni NPP la corruption tackling ni yewo compare. It is very unfair on UDP leadership. Third one, I don't even know why Mune Asabu yo sambana under corruption. Malo Mune Asabu yo sambana under corruption, but I will tackle the area. Wolo nyentiko the area or the issue of 3 years. President Adama Barrow in coalition agreement was 3 years. President Adama Barrow ako UDP la leader wala fundita na banda ko 5 years. And ntolma some moedia mola kabrinda boy wofo. I just want to remind Mr. Njai because Ninkwo Fondale, Dabo ya clarify le, UDP la spokespersons and so many people yen clarify. At that point, Dabo is a legal practitioner. Adiamutale on individual basis. Janni UDP la party as a party in the executive Jammeh Besila to make a decision on the 5 or 3 year agreement. Wole asabun kabri wato sita, just like every other party, it had to their drawing board to have an executive stand on the issue of 3 years or 5 years. Double diamuta at the same time, kabri 3 years of time momena. Ako ati yamfata ya Jammeh. Ya Jammeh today abe mune face kam mulunke bolo munyiti ko wanyana kata International Criminal Court le possibility. Mune asabun almuka watafa. Because dabo ko ayam fata ya Jammeh. The first thing I'm for Gabra Futit in court. Mune asabun den TRC Lord. Mune asabun jungla solbe court ke kam outside the Gambia. They are holding them responsible. Mune asabun kabrin dabo ka ayam fata. Imafuko Gambia ko ayam fata. Dabo was talking. Abenu diamukam in his individual capacity. And not on behalf of UDP. And he made this very clear. Mr. Yeah, you had that. Double of voice does not represent UDP at all times. Wale asabong kabiring drawing board what on your sita. We had to go to the drawing board because double of wakuma kawanyeng does not entirely represent UDP. I know some people will say, I tell them UDP la pati nyadong koti na mom for a guy. We agree with that. Double mun na pati nyadong koti. Personally, wakuma kawanyeng should not have been said at all. Should have never been said at all. But woman Kenyan ko UDP la stand walati because it a UDP la use as a political party to compare it with Adama Barrow NPP. And that was wrong and very unfair on us. That was wrong. That was wrong. Ngata constitution auto. The new constitution. Eko new constitution or UDP opportunity sort of like opportunity to utilize it. That is to make that constitution enforced yake luati. Mr. Njai, mbeha global adila ko constitutional. There is no political party in the Gambia. Men left the constitutional and Mayor Longo is neutral, inclusive, fair, and free from corruption than UDP. Wale some UDP want the closest Mayor Longo na more millions and millions of Gambian dollars isla to go outside the Gambia for consultations and within the Gambia. Ye require menul keje and ye suggestional men keje. We wanted the constitution to remain like that, unaltered. That was the stand of the UDP because to us, term limit is okay because we need to hold our leaders accountable. So term limit is supposed to be in that constitution. Nobody should come and force himself to change our constitution. Come on, go barol come on, go praita tatamla. That constitution is supposed to be meant for 2 terms, for everybody. We were not greedy, and that's why we accepted that. And even that time, we knew that we were going to win the elections in 2021. But we were more greedy in the UDP executive unilaterally. We agreed that constitution only get 2 term limits. This was the only clause me along Adam Barrow Manson. Executive power. But you may along they were hopeful that don't let when you win. When the constitutional officer may along the president's executive power is going to be minimized. Mr. Njai, when that party is ready to fight against corruption. That party is ready to serve the nation. Unlike Barrow parliamentarians and the supporters, the argument was based on the 2 term limits and then the executive power that the president should be given a magnificent power. He controls everything. That was the argument from the Barrow's camp. Mr. Njai comparing the person, Mayor Longo, he was ready to serve the Gambia at his own disadvantage. As some may see it, you can't compare that one with the greatest person on Africa. It was unfair on us. It was unfair on the UDP to compare Adama Barrow and Intolu on that point. Ngata to the parliament. Kabring constitution without parliament. Kabring without parliament. Because they altered the constitution, UDP wouldn't be a part of a group, Gambia betrayal, to impose more voice the after constitutional tenant. More than tata si menuko itolal mun na nyaton koti yemu mo jama be la kumakawuni ya faling. You expect UDP to support that. That was the only reason. We made it very clear. our leader, the flag bearer, UDP flag bearer, the parliamentarians, they sang this song all over the Gambia in the radio stations and TVs and all over. Go. Ni yewo tu close sol bulawo constitution on yinkono. The entire UDP executives plus the parliamentarian, we will all go with one single voice. Approved. But munakera. Your constitution ya tamper. It was tampered. So it shouldn't be tampered. Constitutional is not meant for no one's father or mother. So Barrow, being the only person is not satisfied with that constitution, where some Yemola constitutional muda ya tamper, UDP is not going to betray the Gambia for Adama Barrow. Mr. Njai, that was what happened. And I must also remind you, Kaitan Dilako, the number of parliamentarians CMND UDP was not entirely true. Na parliamentarians, almost 5-6 parliamentarians within UDP, many along they betrayed UDP from the very onset. Mr. Njai, those people were never UDP. The very moment they declared their 100% support and loyalty to the president, they were ceased to be a UDP parliamentarian. I must remind you on that. So that statistics that you gave, am I correct? I'll run that. So in Naka UDP apologize. Well, you were not fair to UDP. You were not fair to UDP. You were not fair to UDP. It is your opinion, but we are just reminding you. You gather your facts. Look at your facts. Verify them. Authenticate them. Janiba funtla na banta. And then ibe kuwo dila me alongo is not going to be the entire truth. Woman correct. Woman correct. Woman correct. Woman correct. Nabera njai balon na saying kabana tamento kuol men kera aning menu manke balkonga fo nyame. I will formally respond to him. Alingata na police sekundar. Bari janne kata be pamodu boy da konta na bake. Pamodu malo fola men kona de be jibero lo ba ngata pamodu fa. Pamodu la patu anyana ka tariana na asambana. It's like mol addict membe kere na la say. Mol addict la ningala program osi la pamodu la watu. Hanibe domolo le kabula. Hande badi mun ko be la mono la fam meka wol fam kalon la esuma ya wo wate tuddu non ko jandi be kalamal bondila na. Yeah, so me pamodu tan la wate mbaje. Alea jale ye kumol men fo men be kere Gambia. Na banko mandrata akuwa. Banko bida kan nyamen alma alain tanka. Na banko be dunka men kono. It's very unfortunate that we have people many along they are ready kaje ko kan na banko nyin kajani itola personal interest kama. Police la deputy IGP alia moyle kumbukamul men fo dala mafon la and wala muto nyati. Hanisa kono fonje ibalon nal ko mo kurungolam. Hania kono je balonal ko mo kurungolam. Hako ning kuriada malabala kuol kono. But I was very surprised that he was abenu yaja bela masakunda kono le and atafana mumolet many along they committed those atrocities for ya jame. Why you surprised bakele? Again, wolel ben masakunda la nyatan ka bundato. Sensitive matters. Wala sa ko security reform. Femmanke Gambia bankoka. Could you imagine? Mo me yalon ko ya jamala time wo kono abenu police nyaton ka yalla. Nyin kukuru mo menu bekeda. Ati mu moti me yalon ka dabulo ro kukuru jamalel kono atrocities against the Gambian citizens. Bi wala ka command nyindi. Sensitive commands. Wolel kadi Gambia. That's all was said to be part of that. Wolda ta dogo dogo ya. Mune asabu wolta dogo dogo. Ye bankara male mankara. Bari lafta palasi ba marala. Ye bankara male mankara ko be palasi ba marala. Menu kala de ko be wol marala. Fise dogo dogo da wuda male se bondino. Dogo dogo da male se bondino. Bari majala ya sot. Bawo alokital. Ay masa kunda tara membe nyato ngaya kam. Wo masa kunda lota dogo dogo la kam. NPP lota dogo dogo la kam. NPP be tamakan dogo dogo la. Wala sa momo yalon ko ka dogo dogo hanni mu fonni kelet. Isa dogo dogo na na yefuta ge ya dil. Ala jibe fonni ge dogo dogo la jelle beje. Fonni ge dogo dogo la jelle be dunkan NPP ko. Bara be mo kala bang. abe ke amukala ba sama ngamera mina programme kala nyina le somanda sama mu weekend mina be programme kala nyina madrasu ko no be mfundita le be programme dana nyi joju ngoto le bari se fokodron UDP ko la nga nyomuta bake ala nga nyomuta bake ala nga nyomuta bake mo kana mudu koma mo kana kamfa fo yedum ku kono me yalon ka manyan ke manyan ka dunga kono ala nga nyomuta nga tenten mbe barakendo la mbe sila kendo la kam andu mbe ku kendo la kele kan Gambia banko mbe wala kele kan ni wo mandi ya me yenak wala seji ibe men kala isa woke ntol be lore ndamento mbe sala lore ko fu janne sama andu Ibrahima Dibe men fo benna kuma kan woni batam ko la wala mo bamba futu mo bati mo bamba futu mo bati de ba usenu namo abe danna Gambia corruption abe danna Gambia kadu mo bamba futu mo bati namara Ablaye Sanya na la sobe ndafana la moy kan mo ba man futu mo bati Gambia de ba wusen no be dannale corruption be danna Gambia le Gambia be muflal abe muflal de kadu mo ba man futu mo bati ala baraka bake samo be konton ka fale ko ala baraka bismillah assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh